Welcome back everyone to this instructional video about the AI children's book creator. Now this is the only completely automated AI children's book creator, which literally goes from making the text, the book name, the book images, and putting the text onto the images all automatically, including the processing of the book and making it possible to simply just export it as a file and then upload it to Amazon KDP. So in this video, I'm going to instruct you how to go all the way from the beginning till the end. Now, since we've added more functions, and anyone who's seen any of our other videos should watch this video as well, because in this video, we're going to be showing you all the extra new functions, and you need to know how to use them in order to make a perfect book. So to get started, you can either upload a photo of somebody you know, whether it's a child or an adult, or you can just select from one of these by just clicking on them. But for this example, I'm going to actually use my daughter, an image of my daughter. And this is going to be the girl who's going to star in the story. And so the idea of the book, I've just looked on Amazon for an idea, and it's going to be a kid's book about saving money. So what I'm going to do is actually copy that text, and then I'm going to then write your storyline topic here. Now, I don't have to actually type anything here. I could just press this magic icon. It will automatically write the storyline. But if I paste an idea into this box, then click this button, it will actually write up a storyline. A group of friends learn why the value of saving money. So I want it to be all about Sarah, my daughter. So Sarah learns to save money. So that's going to be the topic, and then let's see if this does a better job now. Sarah learns the value of saving money when she sets a goal to buy her favorite toy. Perfect. Okay, now how many pages do you want the book to be? You slide to select how many pages. So I'm going to make it like a normal book because I'm actually planning on publishing this book. So we're going to make it 30 pages. Now to name the book, you can either make up a name or just click the wand again just to automate the procedure. This is perfect for me. And you can write a writing style if you want it in first person. For example, hi, my name is Sarah, and I love spending money. So that's like the way the story will begin, and the entire story will be written in first person if I just write it in this way from the beginning. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to click create your storybook, and now you'll see how the story is written in my writing style, and it's quite magical because then the entire story is written in my writing style, and this is good for the algorithms which then detect that there's no AI used, because if you can see, this is my writing style. See, it's written in first person. ChatGPT and all these AI tools would never write it in this way unless you have such a functionality. So one day I saw the most amazing toy in the toy store. I wanted it so badly, but it was very expensive. I realized that I needed to save money if I wanted to buy it, so I decided to make myself a plan and set a goal for myself. I started by creating a savings jar to put my money, etc, 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 etc. Once all the pages are ready, and it's important you wait till it finishes all the pages, the next step is to scroll to the bottom, which you can click on any of these, they're all the same, and it will take you to the button in bold to generate the images. Now you need enough credits for this, so when you're testing this out, please make sure you have enough, and then click this button. Now once you click this button, you'll immediately start seeing these icons rotate, and you want to wait till all of them have been generated, all the images are ready, and once they're all ready, the images will show up right underneath each page. So because I don't want to pause this recording in any way, because I want to show you how long it takes in real life to create a book, and at the end of the video, we'll be able to say how long it takes to create an entire book from start to finish, just by looking at how long this video actually is. And so while we're waiting, I want to show you some functionality we've added recently. And if I click this eye icon over here, this eye icon, what you're going to see is the prompt that was used to create this specific image. So let me click on this. So this is the prompt. As you can see, the AI made a mistake and said he loved spending money so much that he had a hard time saving it and often found himself with empty pockets. So what we can do if we need to, let's first see what the AI comes up with for this image. But if we need to, we can actually change this to she. Then we can click save. and then we can regenerate this image. But this is I'm just showing you this because I want to make sure that we're using our time wisely while we're waiting for these images to come through. So that's one way of making a new photo. You can also show a girl, you can also type something else here if you want the image to be different for this specific page. Now, additionally, you're going to notice this tree here. This tree will allow you to completely change the image from the type of image that you have in the book. Now, with this specific AI tool, what we've managed to achieve is that all the images are going to look similar to each other. And the way we've done that is by branching them off each other. So each image is branched off another image. But if you click the tree button, it will disconnect the branches from the other images, and then you can create a brand new type of image. So if I click that right now, clicking this tree will mean that the images you create will be created from a unique branch. This means that it can create a completely unique image from the rest of the image. Only use this function if you can't seem to get the correct look with the tree being orange. So the ideal would be to have the tree orange or completely invisible. So as you can see, even though the prompt said the word he at the beginning, it actually made the image successful. So I'm happy with this because it's a girl, it's not a boy, and so we can carry on. And we can see that the images are starting to be created. So I can see her hand here is a little bit warped. She's only got 4 fingers. So we'll click this button to regenerate this image. Then we're going to move on and just make sure that it's working out. I realized if I wanted to buy it, I need to save money. So she set a goal. I started by creating a savings jar, put my money in it. Every day I would save a little bit. It was hard at first because I wanted to spend it all, but I remembered my goal and resisted temptation. As the days went by, my jar began to fill up slowly. So you can see it's filled with candy and not money. So let's fix that. Glass jar on a table. We have money inside it. So let's try making this again by clicking that. Perfect. I could see the progress I was making towards my toy. Sometimes I would even try to find ways to earn some extra money. Maybe we should show her mowing the lawn. Perfect. Now we can regenerate that because that's how she's going to make some extra money. I raked leaves, walked dogs, and did chores for my neighbors. So here we go. It wasn't easy, but I knew it was worth it. I learned that saving money requires patience and discipline. I had to resist impulse buys and make a wise choice. I started comparing prices and looking for deals. I saved money by packing lunch instead of buying it. So as you can see, all the images are, instead of going to the movies, I watched movies at home. Little by little, my savings grew and I got closer to my goal. Finally, after weeks of saving, I had enough money. Fantastic. I felt so proud of myself for the goal I set. I went to the store to the bar with my jar filled with coins and bills. I handed the money in cash and got my favorite toy. So here we go. I felt even more special because I had worked so hard for it. I learned that saving money can make your dreams come true. Now I continue to save money for things I really want, and I learned to appreciate the value of each dollar I save. And whenever I see something I want, I ask myself if it's worth it. Saving money has taught me important skills in life. Okay, so this is obviously a bit silly to have the pig here. She is sitting at the desk writing in a journal with a piggy bank on the table. Just remove that. Save. Okay, let's create that again. I just don't want her face to be like a piggy bank. I'm grateful for the experience and I'll continue to save. My favorite toy is a reminder of the value that I save. Okay, perfect. So the book is complete. Let's just have a look at the images that we regenerated just to make sure that they're better now. Fantastic. 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 Okay, so this didn't change. It's still got candy inside it. She should be shown drawing standing in a room with a clear with a glass jar filled with money. Okay, let's try again, and hopefully this time there will be only money inside the jar. And once we've done that, we're ready to go on to the text on image function. And let's have a look at, oh, here we are. She's mowing the lawn to make money, which is what we wanted. Perfect. Let's hope that this image actually has a jar filled with money and not a jar filled with candy. Perfect. Okay, good. Now we're good to go. We're ready to start the text on image. Now this is what you've been waiting for. To get started, you go to the bottom of the page and you click on text on image. It's recommended. And that will bring you to this amazing page, which actually is going to automate the entire procedure. Now, when you first come to this page, you need to wait because the AI is going to be processing all of your images to make sure that it can automatically place the text and resize the text automatically. All these settings are more or less automatic, but you can change them. This is the text box style, the fill inside, and if you could see, it's not 100%. What's it called? It's not 100% opaque. It's quite see-through, and the reason why we've done that is so that you'll be able to then see through the text box onto the actual image in case it covers anything, and that's highly recommended for the text box fill. The stroke is also a little bit see-through, and the stroke is 10. The width of the is 10 of the this is the around the text box. This line here around the text box will be this number here. I recommend Georgia. It's perfect. And the text color black. I recommend you just leave these settings as is, as you'll see in a minute that it's worth waiting. Now what I'm going to do is get started, and the reason why I'm not going to wait for this to finish is because I think it's done enough for me to actually get going with the book actually starting. So what you do is you click on automate with AI. The AI will now automatically missed it. The AI will automatically place and resize images. And that's it. So now we can press start. And if you ever need to stop the automation, like if you see a mistake, you press here. You can let the job just get finished completely. 1 second. So I'll click start now and get started. Now watch the magic happen. You don't actually have to move your mouse. It will automatically scroll to the right place on the page to demonstrate what's happening. So as you can see, the text has been added. And it's going to be moved to the right place and then saved. Now it's going to move on to the next page automatically. Perfect. Okay, now it's going on to the next image. Remember, this is all automatic. You don't actually have to do anything. You don't have to press anything. It's all going to be happening automatically. Perfect. I guess it's going to take a while, but what can we do? We're going to have to wait for it to finish. Feel free to skip this part of the video if you feel like it's boring, but I guess the more you watch, the more you'll see how consistent this actually is and how it just does non-stop kind of the job for you and takes care of all of your workflow so that you can just quickly kind of let it just do its job. But I'm not going to stop the recording because the point of this video is also to show you how long it takes to do this kind of thing. And that's why I want to show you. So it's actually doing everything all by itself. I'm not actually pressing anything. So for many of these images, the text has been placed at the top because most of the important part of the image is at the bottom. And so the AI automatically detects the best location to put the text, and then it just decides and resizes the text, resizes the everything. So if you could see the text here on the top right is a little bit off, we'll fix that at the end. I'm just going to let it continue just so it does the job quickly. And then if I see any issues, I'll just fix them at the end. But for now, let me just let it do everything, and then we'll fix any mistakes at the end. We're trying to get to a point where there are no mistakes, but of course that takes time. AI is quite new, and it's just new functionality. We're on page 9 out of 32. Fantastic. Fantastic. If you ever see a bug on the app, something that just doesn't let you move forward, just press this button on the left of the screen. It's a report bug problem. If you press it, you'll see a pop-up will ask you what's the problem with the app. You can even do this while the app is working on your project, so you don't have to wait until it stops. It's all at the same time. Of course, I'd expect the text to go to the top of the image. I just realized the function that we're going to get to work with is that while it's just as the AI finishes its job, it will give you a few seconds to move the text before it saves the actual image. So let's say, for example, if you see that the text isn't perfect, let's try and wait for an example of that. So have a few seconds to just move the text into the right place, and that way it will actually save with accordance with the location where you've then moved the text. So feel free. You'll see an alert on the screen that will tell you can move for the next 5 seconds, and then if you do it within that time, then of course you won't have to go back and fix anything. Okay, we'll just keep waiting for this. Perfect. Okay, so we've actually stopped the recording just to add the functionality of being able to modify the location of the text just before it saves using the AI. So as you can see, if I move this down a bit, you can see you have 5 seconds to make any changes before the AI saves the image. And the reason why we've done that is so you don't have to go back and change anything. If you just sit there and watch your screen while it creates a book, you can then automatically kind of make the edit without having to go back. It's going to save you time in the long run. Now, the whole idea of us creating this app was in order to save you time and create a workflow, which is just here. I'm going to move that to the middle. Perfect. Which is going to create a workflow for you that just is bulletproof. A workflow that just so fast that you can just pump out books onto Amazon and make a bunch of money just like that. And this is for sure the fastest way to do it. There we go. You have 5 seconds to make any changes before the AI saves the image. We're on page 26, almost finished. Perfect. Perfect. That's a perfect addition now to this app, because now you will never have to go back to fix location of images, and that's going to save you just that little bit more time. Once we finish this, I'm going to show you how to process the book into a file, which you can then upload to Amazon KDP. So let's see how much is left. We're on page 29. We've got, I think, 3 or 4 pages left. Perfect. So a highly recommended tool. And now we've finished our book. So let's see what happens when you finish. Then you click on this page here. And then it will take you to the bottom part of the page, which says in very big letters, and this is automatic, you click prepare images, and then it's going to start preparing all of your images. And the reason why this has to happen is because they need a lot of compression and they need to be formatted. So as you can see the green light, the green dot over here on the left of your screen over here. So this is just showing that this image has been processed, and so is this one. And we're going to try and find red ones. These ones have not yet been processed, so this one just processed now. Once all of these images are processed for the file that you're about to download, you'll be able to then download the file. So it's happening right in front of our eyes. And then once we've finished, we're going to go to the bottom. We want to wait for this to just finish, and then we'll go on to the next step. As I said, I'm not skipping anything in this video, just because I want to be able to show you how long it would take. But you'll feel free to skip with the on the progress bar at the bottom of the video, to just move forward, skip forward to wherever you want to watch from. But this instruction manual is supposed to be comprehensive, and show you how long it takes as well. While we're waiting, actually, you can click on book settings and then click on create intro page. Now, this is a recommended, it's very recommended you do this. You could do this while it's preparing the pages. And what this does, it will create an intro page for this specific book. And the reason why this is so good is because it will create an intro which it knows the entire story. And so therefore, it will say the H1 tag, as you can see, H2 tag is your name. Join Sarah on a thrilling savings journey in financial adventures. Sarah's saving journey. In this beautifully illustrated book, Sarah learns the importance of saving money and the value of patience and discipline. Through her determination and hard work, she discovers that she can make her dreams come true. This delightful tale is perfect for young readers and seeking fun and educational adventure. So perfect. If you like that, you just keep that. If not, you can click regenerate. It will regenerate this entire intro. And if you're happy with that, you can move on, click on save changes, and then wait for and then move on to the next thing. Once you finish that, you can hide the book settings and just wait by clicking the book settings button. You can either show or hide it, and then you can wait for this. Now, you should know if you ever click the plus button over here, plus page, you can add another page to the end of the story. If you need to add any more pages, or just wait for this to completely finish. You'll see the next steps coming up now on our screen. What's going to happen, it's going to say preparing the last image. Now it says compile. So you click on this button, and what will happen, it will start compiling the book. And if you click show my book, you'll be able to actually see that. But while we're waiting, you click on the last step button. Sorry, you have to wait for this to finish, actually. If you want to watch it, you click show my book. So let's just do that. Hi, my name is Sarah, and I love spending money. Now, that was written in my writing style. Fantastic. It's just doing it as we go. As every minute, it's just creating another image. Just have to wait for that to finish here. You have to wait. There's nothing you can do in the meantime. Once this finishes, you'll be offered 2 files, which will allow you to then put the files, meaning to the template file, which is a 8.5 inch by 8.5 inch file, which lets you then put the text of this book into that file, and then you're ready for uploading to Amazon KDP. Okay, one more, and then we're done. Then we have to do the next step. Okay, perfect. Once it's completed, we'll be able to download our files that we need in order to complete this process. Perfect. Now that it's complete, that progress bar disappeared and you have a new button over here which says select and copy. So let's click that now. Now it shows you, please download the doc template and copy paste the content. So let's click on that, which will download the template. To see it, you click here, then we'll open it up. And this is the file you can expect. Now you have to use Microsoft Word or Office. There's no way around it, sadly. So once you've downloaded it, click enable editing. And here we are. The file is now empty and ready to be used. Now, if you zoom out here, you'll see the pages are square. Perfect. So what we're going to do now is click on show my book now, which is going to show you the entire book. You click anywhere in the book and press Control A or Command A and then Command C or Control C, which is to copy everything. Or you can right click, select all, and then right click and then copy. Then you paste the entire contents into the book just like this. And then you'll see the automation happening. Each page has been placed into the book, just like that. I can see that there is an issue where the pages are being bunched together. We will definitely get to fix that. But for now, if you still have this bug when you're using it, then just delete the pages in between, the white pages. We will definitely get to fix this very soon. But as you can see, this is the idea. The idea is that all the pages are now made. And just delete all these middle pages. Shouldn't take more than 1 minute. Okay, perfect. That's it. So we finished. The book is completely ready. This is now the interior of the book. So let's click File, Save As, Browse, and then Interior of book. And that's it. We finished. This is the file you're going to be uploading to Amazon KDP. You could do it with Bleed, but please leave Bleed out when you're using this type of file. We will give instructions on how to do it with Bleed in another video. But right now, keep it simple, and this should work for you. Let's zoom into the intro page just to make sure it's styled as we want. Perfect. Let's just enlarge this text a bit. Save. And that's it. We finished. Thank you for watching this video, and bye for now.